My name is Kris Costa. I'm from Brazil. I work professionally in this industry for about 11 years now. Came from a banking background, so I was a banker before. Working in a bank for 15 years. And I started posting some of my work online and got discovered and got all kinds of job offers and ended in the United States in 2004. Started working as an animator first. It was like about a year as an animator. Moved to another company called Cafe Effects to do visual effects for movies. And then from there I went to Lucasfilm. And I'm now part of ILM now for about 7, almost 8 years. I'm a modeler, and I build lots of assets from some of the blockbusters you see in the movies, including the Hulk, and we did some work in the Hulk for Avengers. I'm not the main modeler of the Hulk, but I did all the detail for the skin, and my friend Gio Nakpil was actually the modeler. I worked in 3 out of 4 Transformers. It's a bunch of interesting projects out there. And coming out of nowhere from a tiny little city in Brazil, and just dreaming, Had this dream, like one day I want to do this for a living. I watched like Jurassic Park and Terminator 2 and had this dream, like I really want to do this for a living. It is so impossible because you live in this tiny little city, you're working in a bank, and then all of a sudden, boom, you explode just because something you posted online. And that's why I encourage people to actually, show your work at all times, because people are watching. So far it looks great. I mean, like it's just like connecting to people, and I have all this, friends. I had online friends, like artists who broke to this industry as well, and I never seen their faces. And I'm finally meeting people, and seeing them in person. It's so awesome, And I love how close everything is, and how you have this connection with students and professionals as well, all at the same level. We talk to people at the same level, and it's very amazing, And being very surprised as well with the quality of the work from students and people not being professionals yet, but already having like amazing work. It's really good to see that. It's pretty amazing. I mean, some stuff I've seen, it's just like the level is really high. And one thing that people believe, is like they have this idea that, if you're working in a major studio, the work that's done in there is done by aliens. It's like someone who has this amazing skills that nobody can touch that. And it's not completely true. It's normally it's like it's a group effort. So it's a lot of like very good people working together to bring things to life. And in terms of the quality of the work, a lot of the quality of the work I see from students nowadays, it's up there. It's just a matter of like having your foot at the door and getting the opportunity, to show it. But yeah, I think one thing that I noticed that was kind of like a common thing, it's the lack of focus. I mean, when you're learning, you're starting your career, and of course, like we are artists, we want to do a little bit of everything, right? So, you wake up one day, I was like, I want to do more, like environment work, and another day, it was like more character. And what I try to tell them is that it's very good to have this very broad idea about what you can do. It's a plus for any studio. I mean, if you can do multiple things, you're, a jewel. It's awesome. But at the same time, they want to see your strong point. What's your strongest point? And that's why I told some of the guys I reviewed some portfolios today about, it's like, what do you want to do? What's your focus? You want to get to the visual effects industry, you want to get to the animation industry, you want to game industry, because it's different, the kind of approach you're going to have. And looking at your portfolio, I cannot see your main passion, It would be interesting to see like what you really want to do, because one thing you're going to be talking like during one of my talks is about passion, It's like as artists, we are storytellers. We cannot wait for divine inspiration to produce work. The inspiration is inside of us. As individuals, we have our stories and relationships and breakups and things that build the characters we are, right? So when someone is putting artwork out there, I believe that the task of an artist is actually communicate. So basically, I'm externalizing something I have inside of me, and I'm making that character alive and talk to whoever is seeing it. So communicate is the main ingredient. So I told some of those guys today, like, try to, just show like your best work and the work you're connected the most. Because if you put your soul and your heart in your work, people are going to connect. People are going to understand what you're trying to say. So
Yeah.